I started this one on the 10th, and this was looking at Revelations 12:12. Rejoice, ye heavens, and those that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and sea, for the devil is coming down unto you with great wrath. I do get quite angry, because he knows that he has a short time. I don't see any earth in this picture. I do see a fiery angel, for want of a better term, flying down the sea. That this angel, probably Lucifer, is the part about the devil coming down unto you. Lucifer, however, being the light bringer, having strong connections to the evening and morning star of Venus, which I think links to this person at the front who is riding on the back of what looks like a shell. There's a close-up, because it looks like a shell, but it also looks quite a lot like a fiery dragon, I think. I think that figure is more female. It looks a bit like they've got the letter M on their chest, which I guess would relate to this idea of Mary. Does the V of Virgin relate to Venus, or a star cluster shaped like a V? In the sea or sky here, I see this figure with really silvery hair, and on their back is a person. It looks like they've been tied up, constrained. So this person's carrying them on their back. They're headed towards these people on the left-hand side, which look a bit like Avatar. Lots of swooshy, spirit-like energy as well, all over the place. And on the far right, it looks like the tail end of that shell is touching the nose and or kissing this person on the far right, which looks like they have 2 exclamation marks in their head for some reason. In the flames of the main body, I kind of see these fiery spirits that could represent smaller angels carried on the back of a larger angel. The right wing ends up looking like a bird, actually, as it comes in over the top, and we're again looking at the back of this head. I did wonder if that's a reference to Bacchus, Roman version of Dionysus, and it looks a bit like there's a fish on the left-hand side. In this left wing, on the far end, I see like a mouth open, and there's another head on top of that. And within the body of the wing, I can see like a bird shape. Just to the right of what I said looks a bit like a fish. In the sea, I can either see somebody with their tongue poking out or a couple of different people. On the top left outstretched part of that wing, it actually looks quite shell-like, the whole thing, but there's lots of sort of heads, people, whatever, looking out over the sky/sea. And actually, now I look at it, the whole thing, when you look at it, looks a bit like a face. And then there is a face in the negative space, slightly to the left of those people looking. And then in front of that face is a very watery or airy newt. You can see that face more clearly from this angle on that left-hand side. Not a human face, I don't think. I can see what looks a bit like a letter H in the top right part of that wing as well, which is Hey in Hebrew, grace of God. Wrath means anger. It also means punishment for a crime. So does that also relate to justice? Maybe. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.